Hi guys, how we all doing? So today I've got a couple of little jobs that I want to get done, and one of them is planting down the side of these weed matting that we put in. So in between, what we're going to do is we're going to put like your quick 30 days, 35-day crops in. So like your radishes and spinach. Spinach is normally about 50 days, so we're going to get them in there as well. Just means it's quick crop. When it's finished, we can re-ridge it for the water and stuff if need be. So there's no point in us planting something like cabbages or onions or something in there that's going to take a long time to grow, because then we can't get the machine down to redo the furrows for the water. So the idea is to plant the longer stuff in the actual beds, and then at the sides we'll utilize that space with radishes and, like I say, spinach, salad crops, stuff that's quick, easy to get on. So got that to do. We've also got full tray of onions to get in. Now I'm not quite sure, we're probably going to put them out there somewhere in the field, so they're gonna go in. We've got a bit of lettuce, got some baby gem lettuce as well, just left over in trays. So we're just going to find homes for it, because we don't want to really be planting in these two beds at the moment, because they're going to be for courgettes this year. So we're putting a lot of courgettes in there. So we're just leaving that covered for now. In the next couple of weeks we'll be getting courgettes in and eggplants, I think. I'm not sure. We'll see what comes along. But yeah, so that's the plan for today, is to get these seeds done, and then I've got a couple of borders over near the house need backfilling with some topsoil, because we've got some rain coming, hopefully tomorrow. So I'm trying to get as much done as I can, because then if it does rain tomorrow, it's going to water everything in really well. So that's the plan. Let's get on with it, guys. We have got a couple of different types of radishes to go in. Now I am going to try and say these in Spanish, because obviously they're from Spain, so all we get in English is radish. They don't actually tell you the type. But I'm guessing this is large red, and then the type is Muciano. So yeah, I understand the large red bit, and then we've got the small little red ones as well, which is Rocco Vermel, another type of radish. No, I really do wish they'd put the names in English as well, just so I knew what they were. I can see by the pictures. And then you've got a medium one, which is a red and white one. And then we've got the small little red and white ones as well. So I am not gonna, because that one's a Rocco y Punto Blanco, apparently. So yeah, my Spanish ain't great. We all know this, but I'll give it a go. I always try and read them and see what they are, but it's a good job they have pictures, because otherwise I won't have a clue. So I'm going to take you over there now. We are going to go and put these in the ground. I'm actually going to try a different way of planting these, which I've seen on another YouTube channel. So let's go over and I'll go through it with you. Right, so guys, the first one that I'm going to put in is the little red and white one. Now, normally you would drill a line in a straight line and put them in, and space them out the best you can. But on this other channel that I've seen is to zigzag them. So I'm actually going to put them in a zigzag form. Apparently it gives them more space to grow. So we'll see if it makes any difference, because I'm going to do one row zigzag, one row straight, and then when we come to harvest them, we'll do a video on it and we'll see if it makes any difference. So guys, we've got them in there in a zigzag. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cover them back up, give them a really good watering. Now, when you're sowing radishes, you want to try and sow them as finely as you can. Now, me with my big fingers, doesn't normally happen. So we probably thin them out a little bit once they start coming through. But yeah, so I'm going to get on now. I'm going to get all these radishes in, and then we'll give them a good watering in. And then we're going to go get on with the next job. Another really useful tip for when you're sowing radishes is try and sow them every week. So, like, today is Thursday, so I've sown some today. Next week on Thursday I'll sow some more, and then we'll do like a row or a couple of rows a week, which then will give us a succession sowing for up to about May time. End of May normally it really heats up, so then they start going to seed, so then we don't do them through the summer. And then we'll start again in September, succession sowing them. So that is a really good tip, because then as you're picking them, the next ones are about a week away, and so on and so on and so on. So if you do fancy growing them, then always succession sow. Don't sow thousands of them, because they'll all be ready at the same time, and before you know it, you're bored of them, or they just go to seed, or they're just no good. So yeah, this is a bit of a tip for you guys. So guys, radishes are done. Now on to the next job, which is onions. So we've got this little bit of land here. We've given it a good covering with horse muck. Gonna give it, get the machine on it now, give it a light tilling, get it ridged up, get the onions in there. As you can see, hoodies come off. We're about 23 degrees now, it's getting warm, so I'll get cracking on, get this done. So I'm gonna give that a light tilling, and then we'll be getting the onions in. And there's another job ticked off the list for today. Sometimes guys, the machine, which is there, just doesn't do a good enough job. So I've done them with the machine, as you can see, and it's just not rigged it up quite enough. So now got the good old tool out, a bit battered, bit bent, but there's a difference in the lines. So nothing better than 25 degrees or whatever it is now. I'm working in the sun, so I'm going to crack on with that. I'm not going to get any footage because my phone is about to die, so I'm going to go put that on charge, and then I'll be right back with you, just like that, guys. Onions are in. I don't know whether you probably can't see them because they're so small, and there's some more onions up there, and then we've got some baby gem lettuce in up there as well that we just had hanging around. We've got a few other bits of lettuce, but it's getting late now. I've got to go and pick the kids up from school, so I'm going to go and do that, and then when I come back I'm just going to crack on with the rest of the jobs. So I'm going to leave this video here, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Remember, if you haven't, go down, hit that subscribe button, guys. Really does help us out. Like the video, share the video. Now it just shows YouTube that you do actually like us. So yeah, anyway, catch you all on the next one. See you later, guys.